Rain hammered against the windows of the old roadside hotel as Daniel stepped through the creaking front door. A rusty bell rang above him. The lobby smelled of wet wood and cigarette smoke. Behind the counter sat an old man with pale eyes, slowly polishing a glass. "Need a room for the night," Daniel said. The old man froze. "We have only one left," he whispered. "Room 27. Daniel laughed nervously. "Sound cursed." The old man slid a rusty key across the counter. "Whatever happens tonight," he said quietly, "do not look under the bed." Lightning exploded outside. The hallway upstairs stretched endlessly beneath flickering yellow lights. Daniel noticed something strange immediately. There was no room 26. Only room 25, then room 27. Cold air leaked from beneath the door. Inside, the room looked old but normal. Dusty curtains, weak ceiling fan, stained wallpaper, and a large mirror facing the bed. Daniel locked the door and threw his bag down. At exactly 11:27 p.m., the television turned on by itself. Static hissed across the screen. Then a whisper emerged. "Look under the bed." Daniel unplugged the television instantly. But the whisper continued, this time from beneath him. "Scratch, scratch, scratch." His blood ran cold. A child's laughter echoed softly under the mattress. Daniel slowly backed away. The mirror suddenly caught his attention. A little girl stood behind him. Long black hair, white dress, bare feet. But when he turned around, nothing. Only the mirror showed her. The girl slowly raised one finger and pointed downward. Under the bed, the scratching stopped. Silence filled the room. Then, thud! Something slammed beneath the mattress, so hard the entire bed lifted. Thud! Thud! The mirror cracked. The little girl's smile stretched wider than humanly possible. "He found you," she whispered. Long black fingers slowly crawled out from beneath the bed frame. Then an arm, bent the wrong way. A pale, upside-down face emerged from the darkness beneath the bed. Its black eyes locked onto Daniel. It smiled. Daniel screamed and ran for the door. Locked. The lights exploded into darkness. Something grabbed his ankle. Cold. Vet. Not human. Daniel kicked violently and escaped into the hallway. But the hallway had changed. The walls were longer. The lights dimmer. Every door now read 27, 27, 27, 27. At the end of the corridor stood the little girl, holding an old photograph. Daniel slowly approached. The photograph showed dozens of missing people standing inside room 27, all smiling, all dead, and standing among them was Daniel. The date beneath the photograph was tomorrow. The girl tilted her head slowly. "You stay with us now." Suddenly, the hallway lights shut off. Daniel's scream echoed through the hotel one final time. Then silence. The next morning, police arrived after several guests reported hearing screams during the night. Room 27 was empty. No blood, no body. Only Daniel's phone remained on the floor beside the bed. The hotel owner claimed Daniel must have left during the storm. But Detective Harris noticed something disturbing. The room temperature was freezing cold, and the mirror had fresh handprints on the inside. The investigation uncovered a horrifying secret buried for over 30 years. A young girl named Emily Carter had disappeared in the hotel in 1994. Her body was never found. According to old police files, Emily and her parents stayed in room 27 during a stormy night. Only the parents left the hotel the next morning. The father claimed Emily vanished during the night. But witnesses later reported hearing violent arguing, furniture breaking, and a child screaming from room 27. The case went cold until Detective Harris made a terrifying discovery. Behind the wall beneath the bed of room 27, police found human bones. Small bones. A child's skeleton, still wearing a tiny silver bracelet engraved with one name. Emily. The entire hotel was immediately shut down. But the nightmare had only begun. During the final police inspection, officers reviewed old security footage from the hallway outside room 27. At 3:13 a.m., the footage showed Daniel running from the room in terror. Then the video distorted violently. Static covered the screen. When the image returned, Daniel was standing motionless in the hallway, smiling directly at the camera. Beside him stood the little girl, holding his hand. Then both slowly turned toward room 27 and walked inside. The door closed by itself. Detective Harris replayed the footage repeatedly. One officer quietly whispered, "That girl, she controls the room." The next morning, the evidence room containing Emily's bones was found completely empty. And when officers returned to the hotel, room 27 was gone. Between room 25 and room 28, there was only a blank wall, as if room 27 had never existed. But sometimes, late at night, travelers still report seeing a little girl standing in the hallway of abandoned hotels, barefoot, smiling, holding a rusty key labeled 27. Subscribe for more.